Howdy folks, Daniel Rubino here with Windows Phone Central, and we're going to continue our series here on the Nokia Lumia 925 and cases for it. So we were supposed to do more of this last week, but hey, lots of breaking news happens. Sometimes we've got to cover that, and this takes a back seat. But we're back today, and we're going to take a look at the Amzer case. It is a dual layer, goes for about $15. You can find it on Amazon and eBay. And it's a mid-range case, meaning it's going to offer a significant amount of protection. Not as much as an OtterBox, but certainly more than a simple shell that you click on. Because of that, though, you're going to make the 925, which is arguably a very thin and light device, at least comparatively for other Lumias, you're going to add a significant amount of bulk to it. So that's, of course, the trade-off. Let's look at the case, though, and you can see you have your first layer here. It's a very soft rubber. And so that offers your shock protection. Feels great though. It's very, very smooth. I mean, it feels almost like silk. And so that's great. And you have all your cutouts for everything. The second piece, of course, is this hard plastic, which grips around the edges of the device there. And once again, has its cutouts. So you just slip it all in. It's really easy to take on and off, which is good if you don't want to be, fully committed to a case. Some cases, once you put on, you really don't feel like removing. This one's pretty simple though. And then you're going to want to try to squeeze in the phone here, and it clicks in the edges, and you got your power button there on the side, your volume keys, and you can see these are like faux buttons, so it actually adds a layer there. But Amzer did a really nice job. These buttons are very responsive, even with the case on. In fact, they're almost slightly more responsive. That's kind of hard to believe, but it is. So don't worry about that. You go to the back here, now you guys see you have your plastic here and your soft rubber corners, and it feels really good in the hand. I'm not going to lie though, it adds bulk to the device. I mean, this is significantly thicker, but you're getting a lot of protection, not just protecting the metal, which is pretty delicate, but you're also going to protect it from dropping, shocks. It does raise off of the screen. So if you place it face down, you're not going to damage the screen at all. And if it drops on the ground too, that should also help significantly. Now, one of the cool things about this case that Amzer's kind of known for is this thing, which you probably have noticed. And so what that is, if I can actually do it, it's a full-on kickstand. And so you just place your device like that, and there you go. You now have a neat little, kickstand for your phone. Now, some people like the kickstand to be like that, and you can, in fact, use it in, landscape mode if you want, or you can use it in portrait. Portrait used to make less sense, but now with our on-screen clock, it actually makes a lot of sense to have this. Or if you want to use the Nokia desktop mode too, that also works well. And so that is a pretty cool feature to have if you want to keep it at your desk all day, and it just closes and locks in there. Pretty sturdy mechanism. Don't get me wrong, I feel like I could snap it off if I wanted to, but I think for most practical everyday use, it should be okay. You have your speaker cut out there, and pretty much everything else. You got your plugs on top. Overall, really nice device. For $15, it's really good. Like I said, you're going to add some bulk to the phone, and that's a trade-off, but you're going to get some excellent protection, and you get that cool kickstand. So probably one of the most innovative cases I've seen for the 925. And I have no major complaints outside the size, but if you're willing to make that sacrifice, check out the Amzer dual layer case and, pick it up and give it a go. But there you go. Take care, everybody.